To the National Retail Federation, or we're going to get to that story in just a moment.
Yeah, no, this is a health story.
Okay.
Americans spent $150 a piece on Easter candy. And so because of that, this next story is going to transition into why your teeth are important for your entire body.
And the chocolate bunnies, too?
Well, the chocolate is good.
Not so important.
Our medical reporter, Rosemary Belts, is here to talk to us about why this is a perfect time to talk about spring cleaning inside of your mouth.
Inside our pearly whites and following exercise nonetheless, so perfect. I found this interesting, so I did a little research about just sugar. 80% of adults admitted to buying candy that they like as well for the basket. So this pertains to everybody. We always think kids with sugar, but adults as well. And there was enough jelly beans to circle the globe 3 times.
And that's a bad thing, is what you're saying.
Well, chances are people might have some teeth that might be a little sore today. So kind of segue into that.
So is it normal to feel some pain when you're eating sugary foods? And how do you know if you really should go to the dentist?
Well, I know I felt good after brushing yesterday, just after pastries.
And flossing, yeah.
Exactly, and just by the ongoings of the day. But I'm here to tell you, if you felt pain, if you bit down into anything, or even today, that is actually not normal. It's probably a sign of something else that could be going on, right? So right away, the giveaway is something that dentists call caries, which is a cavity, tooth decay. You might even have a tooth fracture. You might even have some enamel issues going on, or even something worse, so gum disease. So it's really not a bad, it's not a bad day to go for a checkup or schedule one. So.
And should you see a dentist if you're not having any issues?
So a lot of people think right away if it's just pain, but it could be a lot of things going on that we don't see. Again, gum disease. So, you know, it's about 50% of adults are known to have gum disease, so it's probably a good idea just to go to I know, right? 50%, that's a high number.
How do we know if we have gum disease?
Exactly. So, well, that's why you need to go to the dentist, because sometimes if your gums bleed a little bit or some swelling, that's, you know, a good indication. So, and then like I said, this gum disease, it's not just about what we look like, or we're always so worried about our teeth falling out, but we could have, it could lead to underlying health issues.
So what are some of those unexpected dangers that come from having gum disease, i.e. not going to the dentist as often as you should?
Exactly, and they're quite serious actually. So dentists, I actually checked in with my dentist per se too, because I read a lot and I just wanted to confirm if everything that I was reading was true. So with no doubt, there's a link between heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. And a lot of that has to do with bacteria and inflammation. Inflammation is a good thing. It protects us, it comes to our rescue. But after long periods of time, it can cause a lot of damage to our tissue and to our tissues. And then this bacteria that is found in our mouth can end up in other parts of our body. So it's a mouthful, gingivitis, it's P.
Gingivitis?
No,
that's the easy word.
Right, that's the actual one of the diseases of the gum. So periodontal disease is the umbrella to all gingivitis and all these other diseases caused by bacteria. So this bacteria can end up inflaming the linings of our heart, our valves. They find it in our coronary arteries. It's been linked to diabetes and stroke. I know a lot of people don't think of that. They think of it of being vain as, you know, just the way we look.
We want our teeth to look nice.
Exactly.
Well, what's the cancer risk? I saw there on the screen that it said that it can be connected to cancer too. How?
Again, so with overall cancers, pancreatic cancer and lung cancer, again, it goes back to bacteria and inflammation, whether it's the airways of the lungs being inflamed, you could be breathing in some of that bacteria. And again, it's not associated because, right, so, and with our brain as well. So, there's been a link between some of this bacteria and some of the enzymes that also been linked to Alzheimer's disease, decreased cognitive function. I mean, there's a lot of different things that we wouldn't associate just by putting it in our mouth. It could end up someplace else. Now, there still needs to be more research on this, but there's enough research out there where they can say, okay, yeah, there's definitely a correlation to this.
Well, we got to wrap up. We can talk about this for the next hour, but
I know
there are a lot of people who are saying, I don't have dental insurance. I can't afford to go to the dentist. Check with the technical colleges in your communities. If they have a dentist program.
Midlands Tech has a huge dental
can
Yes.
go in there and they need the students to practice on folks, and they will work with you on that. And I know there are a number of dentist offices in the Midlands that will work with patients as well.
Yeah, and even if you are a student and don't have health insurance, go to the other students to get
Right.
your teeth worked on.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good advice. Thank you so much.
Sure.
All right, we're going to check